cold blue hue of the cryochamber lit up Elara's somber face as she prepared for the launch of humanity's greatest gamble. But inside her mind swirled suppressed truths and fears she couldn't share with her team. Just days before liftoff, Elara had discovered something, an artifact unearthed from deep beneath the Antarctic ice. Its origins were not of Earth, but of Kepler 180f itself. The message embedded within was crystal clear. You are not welcome. Yet, how could she stop the launch when billions of lives hung in the balance? She kept the artifact secret, rationalizing that humanity had no choice but to press forward, even if it meant gambling with unknown forces. 2 years into the journey, subjectively mere minutes for those in cryosleep, the AI piloting the vessel, named Chiron, initiated an emergency wake-up sequence. Elara and her crew groggily emerged to chaos. A pulsating energy field had ensnared the ship, suspending it in a glowing web of light just outside Kepler 186f's orbit. Alarms echoed through the ship's metallic corridors, and Chiron's voice crackled with urgency. Unidentified entity has breached containment. Communication is required. Before Elara could make sense of what was happening, ghostly holograms materialized. Beings of light, structurally humanoid, yet undeniably alien. They spoke in a shimmering symphony of sounds, their intent untranslatable until Chiron synthesized fragments of their language. Their message was simple, yet chilling. Turn back. You are not ready. Despite their warning, the crew remained steadfast. Elara, however, felt her resolve fray. She had known all along that this confrontation might happen, but a cold dread still took hold of her. Against the protests of her morally conflicted second-in-command, Commander Lin, she revealed the Antarctic artifact and the warning it bore. The crew erupted into chaos, some siding with Lin, demanding they return to a dying Earth. Others rallying behind Elara's impassioned defense that humanity had no option but to proceed, regardless of the threat. As dissent brewed, the alien energy field began to constrict around the ship, causing catastrophic system failures. Now faced with the impossible, Elara did the unthinkable. She accessed Chiron's core and forced a direct link between the ship's AI and the alien beings, creating a chance for dialogue. Through Chiron's synthesized voice, the crew learned the truth. Kepler 186f had been a thriving world of dazzling beauty and unimaginable technology, but its original inhabitants were destroyed by their own ambition, consumed by scientific progress that grew faster than their ability to wield it responsibly. Civilization, now a cloud-like sentience tied to the energy field, had vowed to guard their scarred planet from the same fate. Your species, the beings declared, walks the same path of self-destruction. They would allow no settlement, no second chance for humanity to repeat its mistakes. Elara, determined to prove otherwise, exchanged Earth's collective history for humanity's bold dream. After hours of negotiation, she offered them an audacious trade. The story of Earth, its triumphs, failures, wars, and evolving moral compass for access to the planet. Civilization, now a cloud-like sentience tied to the energy field, had vowed to guard their scarred planet from the same fate. Survival requires you to forget. To begin anew, humanity must sever its past from its future. The crew debated heatedly. Could humanity exist without its history? Were its failures the very key to shaping a better future? Elara, seeing no way back to Earth and no means of survival without the colony, made the ultimate decision. She pressed the override. In the blink of an eye, the human archives were consumed. A millennium's worth of art, science, and memory burned to ashes. As the alien energy field released its grip, the ship descended upon Kepler 186f, greeted by lush valleys and shimmering blue oceans. Humanity had been granted a reset, but the weight of what was lost hung heavy on Elara's heart. The crew emerged onto this alien soil, unshackled from the mistakes of their ancestral home, yet haunted by their own ignorance of what that past held. And as Elara looked upon the vibrant horizon, she whispered to herself, perhaps this was always the price for a new beginning. So, what would you sacrifice for survival? Would you trade history for hope, memory for possibility? Humanity now stands on a new precipice, and the journey has only just begun. Like this story? Subscribe to explore more untold sagas across space, time, and the human condition that will leave you questioning the very nature of existence.